1 minute. Welcome to the 2025 State of the City, brought to you by the City of Greensboro. Please direct your attention to the screen. Now for the delivery of the 2025 State of the City Address, please welcome to the stage the Honorable Mayor Nancy Vaughn.
Pardon the delay, we were having a little mic issue. Trey, you might want to get yours set up too. All right, thank you. Hello and welcome to Piedmont Hall. This is one of the several fantastic facilities owned by the City of Greensboro and managed by the Oakview Group. Please make it a point to reserve this space or any other of our great city facilities for your special event. And I want to thank you for taking time out of your busy day to be here today. And for those of you who are watching online, I hope you enjoy. It is an honor to stand here before you to deliver the State of the City Address. But I gladly share this stage with those who have helped represent this great city. I want to acknowledge my fellow City Council members. If they could please stand and be recognized. Mayor Pro Tem Mary Kay Abuzawader, Councilman Zach Matheny, Councilwoman Nancy Hoffman, Councilwoman Tammy Thurm, Councilman Hugh Holston, Councilwoman Sharon Hightower, and Councilwoman Jamila Pender. Thank you so much for being here. I also want to acknowledge members of the Guilford County Board of Commissioners for their support, as well as for our federal and state representatives. It is very exciting to be back here again to host what makes this our third State of the City Address. The past 2 years gave us a lot to celebrate. This year's theme is Pathway to Progress. There is evidence about how hard the City Council has worked together, making decisions based on our vision and our mission. As the mayor of this great city, I am proud to say we are realizing the mission for the City of Greensboro. As a governing body, the City Council collectively drafted a mission statement which reads, "To shape an inclusive future for equitable economic opportunities and sustainable, safe neighborhoods through resident-focused services and programs." Our mission is to create opportunities for our residents, business owners, and visitors to experience a high quality of life as a result of a well-managed city with dedicated city employees. As we embark on the pathway to progress, a new service that supports the city's goal of becoming a car-optional city launched last year. It is called CrossMax Purple. It is the first service that we have that offers 15-minute transit service. This crosstown service averaged 10,000 riders each week, which is nearly 3,500 more than the traditional routes CrossMax replaced. A new plan for Greensboro's future transit network envisions a system that meets the needs of our community while balancing investments in frequency of service and expansion of coverage. The pathway to becoming car optional has many community benefits: a cleaner environment, healthier residents, less traffic, and lower costs, while supporting a walkable neighborhood in a vibrant economy. Speaking of car optional, last summer, downtown Hopper Trolley expanded its service to include 3 additional destinations. Free rides are expanding north along Elm Street corridor, with new stops at Moses Cone Hospital, the State Street Shopping District, and Revolution Mill. Operating hours remain the same, so get ready to hop on and check out our new stops. These are examples of the progress being made to create more choices for getting around the Gate City. However you choose to get around town, as you are moving about, you will notice more housing projects taking shape. Nearly 2,400 potential housing units were approved in 2024 through rezonings and annexation of more than 670 acres. This includes single-family and multifamily units. That brings the total potential housing units approved since 2021 to nearly 18,000. Let's recognize the hard work of the employees in our planning and housing departments. We often say that Greensboro is the ideal place to live, work, and play. Last October, we made a major announcement introducing the Gargoyles and the return of professional hockey to the Gate City. The Gargoyles will take to the ice at the First Horizon Coliseum. The team will play 36 regular home games starting this October. Stay tuned. The head coach is expected to be named between now and early summer. In the meantime, get your team merch and reserve season tickets. Another new play space we gladly welcome to town is Topgolf, the golf entertainment leader's 4th venue in North Carolina. If you've never been to Topgolf, envision a modern golf experience where anyone, including people who have never touched a golf club, to those who just want to perfect their swing, they can participate in the sport in a relaxed, no-pressure environment. I like to say that Topgolf is the ultimate hole-in-one for our community. In addition to adding 300 jobs to the local community, Topgolf supports our reputation for top-notch entertainment as we strive to be the youth sports capital of North Carolina. The City Council's role in attracting professional hockey and Topgolf stays true to the city's vision of creating a community with endless economic activities. As I'm about to point out, the corporate landscape continued to expand in 2024 with respect to new announcements and the expansion of existing companies. For example, JMP, a major distributor for HVAC, plumbing, and other industrial equipment, is building a new facility. Having such an established company expand its operations in Greensboro is a testament to our priority of being the easiest place to do business. This $30 million investment will consolidate the company's operations, creating 40 jobs over the next 5 years. Clearly Clean is a leader in sustainable packaging solutions. They are building a state-of-the-art manufacturing facility. This capital investment of $27 million is expected to bring 80 jobs to the local workforce. This will boost our economy and will contribute to a brighter, sustainable future for our residents and our visitors. IQE is a leader in the global community of supplying advanced semiconductor products for wireless devices. They confirmed its commitment to expand its Greensboro operations. The company is investing $305 million, creating more than 100 jobs. Banknote Corporation of America is a commercial security printer. This company will construct a contemporary 20,000 square foot facility. This development brings an investment of $28 million and 50 new jobs to our community. Partner Hero surveyed the country for locations to build its operational hub. They said it was clear that Greensboro offered the winning combination of a thriving tech cluster, had respected educational institutions, and a robust talent pipeline. As a result, Partner Hero is making a capital investment of $7 million and adding an impressive 200 jobs to our workforce. Galero is a contract design and manufacturing business for medical and drug delivery devices and pharmaceutical packaging. The company's $6 million expansion will create nearly 40 jobs. The city values opportunities to bring innovation to our workforce while growing jobs in the life science sectors. Last but not least, congratulations are in order for Syngenta, one of the world's leading agricultural companies. Syngenta's 70-acre campus houses 700 employees. The company celebrating the grand opening of a $140 million state-of-the-art laboratory and office expansion. Thanks to our impressive workforce, high quality, life and vibrant business climate, we are able to attract a variety of companies. With well-managed city services and the City Council's commitment to do the work together have put Greensboro on the map, making us competitive. In my final term as mayor, I am proud to say that the state of our city is solid as we continue along the pathway to progress. Greensboro's capable workforce will continue to attract a variety of corporations. thanks to having more than 70,000 college students feed the campus to career pipeline. This boom in business isn't by happenstance. While guided by our mission statement and the vision at the forefront of our decision making, the city does not have the capacity to complete these endeavors on our own. It requires a team effort, and we rely on a village of supporters to help entice companies to either relocate here or to inspire existing companies to expand their operations. Our talented economic development team relies on several partnerships within the city to make all of this possible. Allow me to take a moment to acknowledge and individually thank each of our economic development partners. Campus Greensboro, Downtown Greensboro, East Greensboro Now, the Forge Greensboro, the Greensboro Business League, the Greensboro Chamber of Commerce, Guilford County Economic Development Allowance, Launch Greensboro, the Nussbaum Center for Entrepreneurship, Piedmont Business Capital, Triad Local First. Let's show our partners how much we appreciate them. The city is particularly proud of North Carolina A&T alum Jeff Foster. Jeff expanded his company's operations in East Greensboro. Councilwoman Sharon Hightower joins us to explain the significance of the groundbreaking that took place this fall. Please turn your attention to the screen.
Core Technology Molding Corporation is a minority-owned leader in plastics injection molding, serving some of the largest original equipment manufacturers around the world. The company has outgrown its 36,000 square foot facility, which currently houses 60 employees. The expansion includes building a 100,000 square foot facility representing an investment of $28 million. This will create more than 25 new positions over the next 4 years, paying an average salary of nearly $60,000. Core Technology Molding is giving back to the community by developing a built-in workforce. The company partners with Guilford Technical Community College to promote its Molding Kids for Success program, which prepares students for the STEM workforce of the future. In preparation for the new jobs Mayor Vaughn mentioned earlier, several areas in District 1 have been rezoned for residential. This will allow for the development of more than 400 single-family dwellings, in addition to more than 500 multifamily units. Expect to see this house construction activity along Mount Hope Church Road, Old Birch Creek Road, Knox Road, as well as Burlington and McConnell Roads. East Greensboro is definitely on the right path for progress.
Thank you, Councilwoman Hightower. When it comes to revitalization of East Greensboro, North Carolina A&T State University has been hard at work, and Councilwoman Jamila Pender shows us how the university is constructing a community hub that will provide a host of essential services. Let's take a look.
The North Carolina A&T Real Estate Foundation is developing a multi-million-dollar mixed-use, multi-phase project called The Resurgent. The first phase is a 5-story office building conveniently located across from North Carolina A&T State University off Booker and East Market Street. The Real Estate Foundation successfully secured an allocation of new market tax credits and other equity investments to finance this first phase. Greensboro Transit Agency will provide easy access by adding the Resurgent to the city's bus line. The office building will house an array of tenants, including Cone Health, which will provide urgent care and practitioner care. Additionally, the space will set the backdrop for the East Greensboro Entrepreneurial Hub that will be managed by the University's Center of Excellence for Entrepreneurship and Innovation and the Willie A. Deese College of Business. The Resurgent eventually will offer a diverse, inclusive space for communities to gather, fostering social interaction and cultural exchange. Upon completion, the Resurgent will generate employment opportunities, retail and residential, enhancing livability, promoting walkability, and supporting local businesses and the university.
In its previous program year, Workforce Development, which is also known as Guilford Works, provided more than 160,000 services to job seekers. Staff engaged with more than 1,100 businesses and served nearly 600 veterans and provided more than 19,000 services to local employers. Councilwoman Tammy Thurm explains how Guilford Works is supporting the influx of new industries calling Greensboro home.
Guilford Works relies on key partnerships to offer a host of job training programs, many of which are free to our residents. One example is the Dual Generation Initiative. Guilford Works has teamed up with Guilford County Schools and Guilford Technical Community College to help parents and guardians of K-12 students start a new career. Through this unique partnership, parents and guardians can obtain free training in one of two unique certifications in an in-demand industry with no prior experience required. Connect Ed provides financial support to cover tuition, books, equipment, and materials for individuals to complete certification in a profession considered in demand. The Fresh Start Initiative provides opportunities for immigrants, refugees, those changing careers, and the formerly incarcerated. The reentry program is responsible for more than 300 expungements. As a result, Guilford Works received the NC Works Award of Distinction in the category of Outstanding Innovative Partnership. As the third largest workforce development board in the state, Guilford Works is making a mark in the advanced manufacturing sector. The department was unanimously invited to join the Advanced NC Collaborative endorsed by the governor. This group of community colleges, universities, and workforce partners representing Central North Carolina work with employer stakeholders to support the development of a robust talent pipeline serving our regional manufacturing community. Guilford Works is changing lives, setting a shining example in our region.
The city is committed to reducing the housing shortage, most recently dedicating $11 million for housing and supportive services for the unhoused. Last year, 3,300 residential building permits were issued in Greensboro. Councilman Hugh Holston shows us how the city is making progress with developing an abundance of attainable housing.
The Greensboro Housing Loan Fund officially opened for business in January of last year. The targeted $32.5 million loan program, for which $21 million has been raised, is aimed at for-profit and nonprofit developers of local multifamily housing. The program's goal is to increase the inventory of attainable housing in Greensboro through new development and the rehabilitation of existing housing. 3 city-funded affordable housing complexes opened last fall: Townsend Trace, Yanceyville Place, and the Southwoods Apartments. In total, these properties provide more than 300 units, which offer either studio or 1 to 3 bedroom apartments. This was made possible as a result of 70% more permits being approved for new apartment units. The Housing and Neighborhood Development Department experienced a host of other record number achievements last year. Staff connected nearly 700 families with new housing that is either completed or under construction. These efforts were made possible because of $30 million leveraged through community partnerships. More than 400 residents received home buyer education. Nearly 200 households received rental assistance, and 11,720 people were provided supportive housing services. The city continues along the path of creating opportunities to build a better community.
Making neighborhood streets safe, whether you're walking, bicycling, or driving, is the basis of a new initiative. As Councilwoman Nancy Hoffman shows us, the Greensboro Department of Transportation is paving the way for temporary and permanent improvements to address safety concerns on our neighborhood streets.
The Greensboro Department of Transportation introduced the Neighborhood Traffic Management Program last year. The goal is to address traffic concerns in neighborhoods on local streets. The initiative aims to pair residents in collaboration with city engineers to develop tailored safety solutions. More than 330 applications are being evaluated based on factors such as speed, traffic volume, and crash data. GDOT is prioritizing locations with the most urgent traffic concerns. Temporary traffic calming measures like elevated crosswalks, mini roundabouts, and speed humps, among others, will be tested beginning this summer. If successful, installations will become permanent. Collaboration with public safety ensures response times are not delayed by these efforts. Neighborhood meetings are starting this spring to engage residents to fine-tune solutions. At the end of the day, the Neighborhood Traffic Management Program aims to reduce crashes and fatalities, supporting our priority of safest city.
The South Bembo Road Historic District is characterized by its mid-century modern homes and churches, designed and built by African American professionals. As Councilwoman Dr. Goldie Wells explains, the national spotlight is shining on an area which has been home to many notable leaders and participants in the civil rights movement.
A piece of Greensboro is cementing its legacy and celebrating being added to the National Register of Historic Places. The National Park Service has listed the South Bembo Road Historic District in its National Register. The designation marks the first time a historically Black neighborhood in Greensboro earned the esteemed recognition. During the approval process, residents and city leaders worked for the better part of 10 years to secure the designation. This required collecting oral histories, photographs, historic documents, and other artifacts. This process was made possible in part by a $40,000 National Park Service grant intended to help preserve areas vital to the historic African American fight for equality. The National Register has been dubbed a roll call of the tangible reminders of the history of the United States. District property owners may benefit from federal and state income tax credits for rehabilitating certified historic structures. The South Bembo Road Historic District joins 12 other districts in the city that have received this historic designation.
The Sports Business Journal named Greensboro as the #2 best sports business, city for attracting and hosting events without a Big Five team. On the heels of that designation, we have successfully made Tournament Town bigger and more dynamic by adding a new emerging sport into the mix. As Mayor Pro Tem Mary Kay Abuzawader shows us, Greensboro is solidifying its reputation as a top sports destination.
The First Horizon Coliseum is now home to 40 state-of-the-art pickleball courts, giving Greensboro one of the largest portable indoor pickleball facilities in the country. This partnership with the Greensboro Area Convention and Visitors Bureau and the Greensboro Sports Foundation allows us to recruit and host the largest and most prestigious pickleball tournaments in the country. Hosting indoor tournaments at the First Horizon Coliseum will allow pickleball tournaments year-round, setting us apart from other destinations limited by outdoor courts. Stay tuned for a golden ticket national qualifying event happening in May. This will be the only USA pickleball tournament on the East Coast, expecting to bring a local economic impact of more than $2 million. In other recreational offerings, the city opened the Keeley Park Adaptive Mountain Bike Trail. This 2-mile path provides 4 experience zones ranging from beginner to advanced. This is the first in the city's trail system intentionally designed for adaptive mountain biking equipment, offering riders of all abilities access to the physical, mental, and emotional benefits of mountain biking. The city is proud to partner with the VF and Greensboro Parks Foundations, along with receiving adaptive bikes provided through a grant from the Drala Foundation. These projects keep us on the pathway to being the hub of recreation and entertainment.
Through its First Bank Broadway series, the Tanger Center continues making a transformational impact on our community. As Councilmember Zach Matheny shows us, experiencing the city's culture and arts means bringing the Big Apple to the Gate City.
The Stephen Tanger Center for the Performing Arts set a new venue record with 17,569 season seat memberships for the First Bank Broadway 2024-25 season. As a result of the successful partnerships with Nederlander and Professional Facilities Management, PFM, First Bank will continue as the title sponsor for the next 3 years. The 2025-26 season features 8 direct from New York productions, including the 2024 Tony Award-winning Best Musical, The Outsiders. As we roll out the red carpet for Disney's Beauty and the Beast, Tanger Center welcomes the Triad to be our guest for another sensational Broadway lineup. Get ready to see The Wiz, Shucked, Hell's Kitchen, The Sound of Music, Kimberly Akimbo, and The Notebook, the musical. In addition to these shows, there are 3 Broadway add-ons that will take center stage. Beetlejuice, Les Mis, and Six will all make a comeback. In an effort to make it more convenient for patrons to get to the Tanger Center, the city will introduce a pilot program using autonomous vehicles. The Greensboro Transit Agency will commission up to 4 vans to service each of the downtown parking decks. The rides will be fare-free and much needed given 1.3 million people have visited the Tanger Center since its doors opened.
I want to thank my fellow city council members for shedding light on our council priority. Let's give them another round of applause. I hope the examples they shared gives you a sense of security in the state of our city. As your elected body, we are committed to staying laser focused on these priorities as we follow the pathway to progress. At this time, I'm going to switch gears so we can get an administrative report and expand on the programs and services that I mentioned earlier. Please welcome to the stage our city manager, Nathaniel Trey Davis.
Thank you, Madam Mayor, and good afternoon. I don't know about you, but I am energized by everything our City Council has lifted up. I agree with Mayor Vaughn that we are definitely on the pathway to progress. As City Manager of this great city, it is an honor to serve each of you in this capacity. I'm excited to spend the next few moments sharing this administrative report and how it ties to the City Council priorities. The three areas of focus shaping my leadership vision include maintaining the momentum of economic development, supporting public safety, and enhancing infrastructure in an equitable manner to benefit all areas of this city. Here are a few examples. The Nussbaum Center for Entrepreneurship broke ground last summer and is moving forward with the $40 million redevelopment of the Steelhouse on Elm Eugene Street. The city designated $2 million to support this project, which has the potential to create 600 jobs. The funding will support the first phase, which is a multi-tenant manufacturing space. This will provide a hub for innovative and scalable startup manufacturing, maker spaces for artisans and food, entrepreneurs, plus a community in it, amenities such as an indoor farmers market and a healthcare clinic. I'm pleased to report that since last state of the city, we've made tremendous strides in public safety by recruiting and hiring a record number of sworn officers. The Greensboro Police Department's operational vacancies experienced a dramatic reduction from 90 vacancies in sworn positions in June of 2024 down to just 62 vacancies since February. Please give it another hand. Guilford Metro 911 answered more than 700,000 emergency and non-emergency calls last year. The department also pulled double duty as staff answered emergency calls for nearly a dozen counties impacted by Hurricane Helene. Let's please give that a round of applause. And last but certainly not least, the Greensboro Fire Department saved 98% of property for fire calls they responded to in 2024. This property value totals nearly $450 million. In addition to serving our community and meeting the needs of our residents, Greensboro public safety employees demonstrated what it means to go above and beyond as public servants. Alongside employees from our Water Resources Department, also the Equipment Services Department, they provided mutual aid to our neighbors in Western Carolina who were devastated by Hurricane Helene. GPD deployed nearly 40 officers that included the ATV team, which assisted at the Asheville Police Department with their patrols. Guilford Metro 911 deployed telecommunicators to support their colleagues in the 911 centers in those locations. The Greensboro Fire Swift Water Rescue Team conducted search, rescue, and recovery in the most hard-hit areas. The Water Resources crews worked tirelessly to restore the services by rebuilding water and sewer lines in rugged terrain. They were also aided by a fuel tanker that was supplied by the city's Equipment Services Division. The selfless acts of support in less than ideal circumstances exemplifies this organization's philosophy of what it truly means to be people-centered. Please give our staff a hand. From an infrastructure standpoint, the City Council adopted the Randleman Road Phase 2 plan last November. Considered a significant entryway into Greensboro, Randleman Road hosts an array of commercial businesses surrounded by established neighborhoods. It also provides a key transit route. So phase 2 covers more than a 2-mile stretch of Randleman Road from the I-40 interchange at the north down to the city limits. So stay tuned for the completion of the Randleman Road Corridor Phase 2 plan, which is expected later this fall. With the more than 3,500 employees who work for the City of Greensboro, I take pride in the organizational achievements of our dedicated team. The Financial Services Division received the Certificate of Achievement for Excellence in Financial Reporting. This marks the 49th year the city has received this award. That deserves a hand. The director of the Community Safety Department graduated from the University of Chicago Crime Lab's Community Violence Intervention Leadership Academy. She was among only 31 people across the country to participate in this unique program. Please give her a hand. For the 4th year in a row, the Human Rights Campaign was awarded at Greensboro a perfect score in the 1 of 100 for the Municipal Equality Index. Talking about equality, the City of Greensboro's commitment to equality shines through in its dynamic female leadership. Nearly half of the city's 20-plus directors are led by women. These women were featured in the O. Henry magazine last summer. And this cohort is responsible for leading departments like our library and museums, our Guilford Metro 911, financial services, workforce development, legislative, planning, communications and marketing, what you see today, public safety, transportation, and our human rights. I'm so proud to say that these women are recognized nationally as respected leaders in their field. Please give them a hand. In closing for me, speaking of women leadership in our community has had the privilege of being and benefit from being led by a woman leading our city council and representing the city of Greensboro both locally and abroad for the past 12 years. Prior to being elected as mayor, Nancy Vaughn was a member of the city council from 1997 to 2001, representing District 4, and subsequently served as an at-large member from 2009 to 2013. As many of you know, this is Mayor Vaughn's final term, and she has decided not to seek re-election. As city manager, it is my pleasure to recognize her for the years of service by making a special presentation. At this time, I'll be joined by a special guest.
Please give a warm Gate City welcome to Bonaventure Obago. He is a creative Greensboro artist, prominently featured in the inaugural Downtown Arts Program.
Mayor Vaughn, would you please join us on stage? We've commissioned a custom art piece by Bonaventure, and I wanted him to be here to personally present this work to you. This canvas depicts your likeness and highlights elements from your speech. It serves as a keepsake to commemorate your last presentation of the State of the City. Please accept this gift on behalf of the City Council, our employees, and the entire community of Greensboro. But consider this the first of many tokens of gratitude that we will present to you in the coming months. Mayor Vaughn, thank you for your years of leadership, your countless hours of dedication, your professionalism, and it has been a true honor to have you be in your notable accomplishments that you brought to our city during your tenure. Bonaventure, thank you for lending your artistic talents to this special presentation. Let's give him another hand. At this time, I'll turn it back over to you, Madam Mayor, to deliver closing remarks.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. All right. We're going to find a great place to hang it at home. Thank you. So I want to say thank you to everybody who is here today and who have been with me along this 12-year journey being mayor of the city of Greensboro. We have come a long way, but it's not just one person. As I said earlier, it is our great economic development team who I outlined and our wonderful city council members, the relationships that we have with our county commissioners. When I was first elected mayor, the economy was much different. Some of you may remember there was a recession back in 2008, 2009. We lost many of our legacy employers. The Triad lost more net jobs than the rest of the state combined. That was 80,000 jobs. A lot of communities who had those same losses still haven't recovered. And I am really pleased that this council and previous councils took bold steps, such as running water and sewer out to Toyota before we knew that it would be Toyota, but knowing that we needed a mega site. This council and other councils running water and sewer out to the airport to make it ready for a company like Boom Supersonic. Who could have imagined that we would be home to the Overture factory and Toyota battery manufacturer and all of the other announcements that we've made over the last few years? I am just so proud to have been part of this team as we tackle the issues that are important to the city of Greensboro as we move forward. And I want to say a special thank you to the City Council for the support that they have given me over the years. It was not an easy decision to step aside, but one I'm really comfortable with. So, you know, I won't be going far. I'll still be hanging around, but we do have a wonderful city staff, 3,500 strong. Whenever there is an issue, our staff is out there, whether it's in our streets or if we're helping people recover from Hurricane Helene. I want to say thank you to Trey for the great leadership that he has shown this city. So I think we have a lot to be proud of. And I want to say a real special thank you to Carla Banks. Carla, you and your team have done a phenomenal job. It's not easy to put something together like this, and Carla really makes it look flawless. So I do want to say thank you for what you have done. This concludes our 2024 Greensboro State of the City. On behalf of the City Council, I want to thank you for joining us. And now you can make your way to the reception in the other part of the room. Please enjoy, hang around, talk to your friends, make some new friends. Thank you.